Eventually, Crowley said,
"Didn't you have a flaming sword?"
Said the angel. A guilty expression passed across his face, then came back and camped there. We all know the story. A serpent tempts Adam and Eve into eating the forbidden fruit, and God punishes them by kicking them out of his garden. This serpent is also known as the demon Crowley, an angel who did not so much fall as saunter vaguely downwards. After the deed is done, he meets the guardian angel of the eastern gate of Eden. They sit down watching the storm and talk about good and evil. This is not only the beginning of a friendship, but also a good omen. This is Good Omens by Pratchett and Neil Gaiman. Enjoy. It was a nice day. All the days had been nice. There had been more than 7 of them so far, and rain hadn't been invented yet, but the clouds massing east of Eden suggested that the first thunderstorm was on its way, and it was going to be a big one. The angel of the eastern gate put his wings over his head to shield himself from the first drops.
"I'm sorry,"
he said politely.
"What was it you were saying?"
"I said that one went down like a lead balloon."
"Oh, yes,"
said the angel, whose name was Aziraphale.
"I think it was a bit of an overreaction, to be honest. I mean, first offense and everything. I can't see what's so bad about knowing the difference between good and evil anyway."
"It must be bad,"
reasoned Aziraphale, in the slightly concerned tones of one who can't see it either, and is worrying about it.
"Otherwise, you wouldn't have been involved."
"They just said, 'Get up there and make some trouble,'"
said the serpent, whose name was Crowley, although he was thinking of changing it now. Crowley, he decided, was not hint.
"Yes, but you're a demon. I'm not sure it's actually possible for you to do good. It's down to your basic, nature. Nothing personal, you understand."
"You've got to admit it's a bit of a pantomime, though. I mean, pointing the tree and saying 'don't touch' in big letters? Not very subtle, is it? I mean, why not put it on top of a high mountain or a long way off? Makes you wonder what he's really planning."
"Best not to speculate, really. You can't second-guess ineffability, I always say. There's right and there's wrong. If you do wrong when you're told to do right, then you deserve to be punished."
They sat in embarrassed silence, watching the raindrops bruise the first flowers. Eventually, Crowley said,
"Didn't you have a flaming sword?"
Said the angel. A guilty expression passed across his face, then came back and camped there.
"You did, didn't you? It flamed like anything."
Well,
"It looked very impressive, I thought."
yes, but well,
"Lost it, have you?"
oh no, not exactly lost, more..."
"Well?"
Aziraphale looked wretched.
"If you must know,"
He said, a trifle testily.
"I gave it away."
Crowley stared up at him.
"Well, I had to,"
Said the angel, rubbing his hands distractedly.
"They looked so cold, poor things, and she's expecting already. And what with the vicious animals out there and the storm coming up, I thought, well, where's the harm? So I just said, look, if you come here, there's going to be an almighty row, but you might be needing this sword. So here it is. Take it. Don't bother to thank me, and do everyone a big favor, and don't let the sun go down on you here."
He gave Crowley a worried grin.
That was the best course, wasn't it?
I'm not sure it's actually possible for you to do evil,
said Crowley sarcastically. Aziraphale didn't notice the tone.
Oh, I do hope so. I really do hope so. It's been worrying me all afternoon.
They watched the rain for a while.
Funny thing is, I keep wondering whether the apple thing wasn't the right thing to do as well. A demon can get into real trouble doing the right thing. Funny if we both got it wrong, eh? Funny if I did the good thing and you did the bad one, eh?
Not really.
Crowley looked through the rain.
No,
He said, sobering up.
I suppose not.
Slate black curtains thumbled over Eden. Thunder growled among the hills. The animals, freshly named, cowered from the storm. Far away, in the dripping woods, something bright and fiery flickered. It was going to be a dark and stormy night. Thank you. This is not only the start of a... Not only the start.
So here it is. Take it.
Don't bother to thank me and do his wings over himself to shield his head.